Hello guys, my name is Leandro and today I'm here to discuss this question. Should people be allowed to do what they want as long as it doesn't harm anyone? Wow. Um I will talk about what I think and expose it to you. Remembering that I study law and economics, so I'm saying that thinking with um, a scientific point of view, but it's still a my individual opinion. My individual opinion. So let's start. When we think about individual freedom, loneliness, and anarchy, we have a fundamental issue. Individual freedom is being able to make our own choices no matter what we want. But people forget that it's impossible to be totally free because the consequences of our acts will not disappear. Its situation became clear when, right after we drink alcohol, for example, we drive our car and cause an accident, killing someone. If we had, if we had loneliness, the family of the victim would seek revenge. And we would be right back to the so called state of war of everybody against everybody, according to Rousseau, the classic thinker. Already, anarchy means not having a leader or rules that says how something or someone will be or act. Its situation would lead human society to its destruction. Considering that, we would be able to search or we wouldn't be able to search or organize our thoughts to hit the jackpot in science, for example. What I mean when I say that? I mean that if we would be so distracted seeking revenge on others, we wouldn't have time to make, for example, great discoveries in science like vaccines, cures of disease, because we would be focusing ourselves in destroy the other and repair the damage. To avoid that, we created the state and the justice system. Um, on the other hand, anarchy means not having a leader or rules that says how something or someone will be or act. Its situation would lead human society to its destruction, considering that we wouldn't be able to search or organize our thoughts to hit the jackpot in science. Thus we need some rules and common laws to help us to decide why and how we will do something in order to develop ourselves. Therefore, nowadays, just thinking in not harming someone isn't enough because we live in a complex society with great differences and needs that, without laws, rules, and leaders to follow and to obey, guiding us all, guiding us all, and saying what is right or wrong, we would suffer by always being in a hazard. We wouldn't be able to create the great things we had created until now because we would be focused on having wars on supporting wars. If we think about the past, even though some wars really gave human societies great developments, these same wars destroyed them all. They achieved great developments, but they also destroyed themselves. So, in order to avoid our self destruction, we need to stop fighting and start studying. That's why we have a justice system and a judge and all this state that we have to follow rules, that we can do something or we cannot do something, because when we have that responsibilities and we will have punishment for our mistakes, we have more peace to do other things like art, like write a book, like think about some social issue that we have, like how can I solve poverty. We can think about different kinds of solutions just because we have time to think about it. Because when we are at war, we just think about war or about how I will survive, how I will save my country, how I will be stronger, and how I will support it, how I will take it all. So that's why we need a great state. Because a great state, the Leviathan, that Hobbes created, will be our security. Because he will take all the violence that we would use one against another and change it in different ways to become what we know as criminal law. So the criminal law is developed to be the last resource. When all the other kinds of laws and rules have failed, we use the criminal law. We take people to the prison. We put them there. But that's not enough. That's not all. We have a system before that. We can go to a court to resolve some problem with our things, like civics. We can go to some place to discuss our work things. That's the work law. So we need the great state to make our rights be effective. Even though the state isn't perfect, sometimes we need to change the state. We need to be there and fight. We need to make our voice heard. Even though we have a president, we have a senator, we have a governor, we have a mayor, we need to go there and say, hey, senator, isn't that what I need? I don't need that law. Please change it. Please don't do it. We need to educate our politicians. We need to educate our children so they will know how to vote. They will know how to be a good politician. We need to bring back ethics and morals, but not that morals that we had before the war, that were too religious, that we killed other human beings, that we let slavery happen, that we let genocide happen. No. We must have a system that protects everyone, every single one, and give to everyone what is its right. Like Aristotle said, We need to give to everyone what he had done. For example, if I stole you, I must go to jail. But not only jail, because if I put him in jail and just let him there to to rotten, he will never learn why he was there. We need to give these people work, study, and then make them understand that, okay, you did wrong, you made a mistake, but you have paid it. So you will have another chance now that you've paid your sentence and you had worked and studied for it. You will have another chance. You will have a job, you will have everything that you had before. You will have your dignity back. That is the message we have to say. It isn't good when you just throw someone in a jail and let them there to rotten to the core. We need to help them, resocialize them, introduce them back to our society. This way, we will have a better society. Because if just putting someone in jail solved all the problems, we wouldn't have so many criminals. Because we have jails or torture or physical punishment since we are humans, since we exist as society. So, if we had this, why the crime is still happening? Isn't just punishment that we need. We need education, because education is the key to understanding what we are doing and why, and then changing it. We need justice, social justice, to give and provide for everyone the same opportunities and chances. Because you cannot say that someone that born in a very poor country had the same opportunities that someone born in the richest one. And that is the thing that we need to have inside our minds when we think. We need to be empathic and put ourselves on the other shoes and try to give them a real choice, a real change when they go to the jail or when they do something wrong. We teach them right. Just putting them in jail and not teaching them right, they will not learn, or they will take so much more time to learn. They will not change this fast. They will need time. But if we help them, they will do it faster than if we don't help them. So that's the message. Thank you so much for watching me, and I see you all in another video. Thank you guys. Bye.